Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, do a little intraday update here on AMC, uh, specifically AMC plus APE. Right, we are currently tracking both. We know APE has been going up a little bit more than AMC lately. Obviously, it's been shorted down a lot more, so it does have a little bit more potential right now for upside. However, we are currently down on both. And I was telling the Discord earlier that we do have a hovering projector setup. Now that we're currently in on this blue pattern, you guys know how the blue pattern normally does track very similar in the cycle. Even though it's inverse right now, the zone that we're really looking for right now is going to be this mid zone here in the blue pattern. This is where we normally experience that volatility. Reference that I do like to look back right now based on the current setup is going to be December 17th. So way back here. You can see this massive move up here in volatility, and it happens inverse right here in the cycle, right? On that first drop in the blue pattern. So that's what I'm expecting here. I'm expecting some consolidation for the next couple of days for setting up to start climbing back up right around this range. So not so fast here unless there's a massive market reversal. But I'm going to talk about this a little bit here because the current setup, okay, what a hovering projector is normally is so it does not come back to test a level of support. So have we seen most of these projectors that we see in the market will come down and test the previous level of support before rallying, right, and coming back up. We know that a projector pattern happens before every major rally. So right here, this is a projector, okay, and this right here would be very similar, very enlarged version of what is, this portion of the run-up, right, where this right here would be considered a hovering projector, okay, as it does not come down completely to test this level of support. And we're not quite there yet because we are on the 30-minute chart here. So I actually was looking at this a little bit further out. I'm going to pull out the 3-hour chart. And you can see it here a little bit more clear. The candle's not closed yet. I do want to see us come back up a little bit and at least remain on this $9 range here. Again, AMC plus APE, not just AMC's chart. So here you can see that hovering projector take us up to this range here before trading sideways for a little bit. We could see more upside, or we could remain here. And if we do that, what happen is this would set us up for potentially a little bit more downside, and before we get that move back up. Now, so this being a hovering projector would be a little bit more bullish. A projector, just a projector pattern, is going to be a little bit more bearish, and this also goes with the blue pattern here. So you can see here, as soon as we say that this is that top here, at least going into the week, if we have a setup like this and say we come back down here, this to me is a very appropriate setup. I've seen this pattern play out on many different time frames, not only here on AMC, but also the entire market. This pattern we see happen over and over again. And I'm telling you right now, actually, the market itself is making this pattern. And one of the things we did this morning out of the Discord, which was a very nice morning here, we had 2 plays over 100% and then 1 at 60%. Only 3 trades so far for the day and going. We do have some volatility zones here coming up here towards the end of the day for the market, right, the SPY. So let's talk about that. Okay, so these were all little references here. We got the spots indicator right here as well, telling us that we are currently at that level of resistance. And you can see that the market is just there right now. We saw it right back here. We traded sideways for a little bit before going back down and then fully crossing that curve again, okay? So right now we're at a very, very important level that we must cross here if we want to see more upside here in the short term. If not, maybe a little bit of consolidation before going back up again. I remain pretty bullish on the market. I think we are right about ready to start curling back up here. Okay, now I want to talk about the setup because I do believe that the market is doing the same thing. You can see here, it's a little different. Come back here to AMC's chart, AMC plus 8, you can see that we have this right here that I'm projecting. It's very likely we're going to do something like this. And then this is the market right here. So very similar. Okay, market comes back up here. Trade sideways for a little bit. And what do we have here midweek? We have earnings. Very important earnings week. Same setup. So, I said this last week. When you're conserving energy and all this, suppressing all this volume here to prepare for volatility, you're going to consolidate for a little bit before either gapping up or getting pushed back down, depending on what earnings tell us, right? But here we can see that if this is a projector pattern on the market as well, normally we're going to see some bullish pressure up, right? So here, okay, again, expecting more upside, just consolidation here for the next 2 days until we get to earnings, and then that push back up. That would be ideal. You can see here in the market what that would look like. All right, we're on the 3-hour now. Okay, and the 3-hour is probably going to be my favorite chart here, as well as the 4-hour on the market when using the SPY here on the blue on this spots indicator here. So let's take these out here for a sec. We can see that right now, if something like that were to play out, we're just now bouncing off of that level of support again. And normally when we have these very short crosses here, spots, we get we just had a blue spot. This one got completely canceled out at a pink spot, followed by a blue spot, and then a bounce at this level of support. So that's typically a nice indicator here that we're going to start to see more upside. So just a very small breather now that we are here at resistance, and then a potentially a nice cross through. And then we already know that on the daily, what that would look like is a full cross here. As soon as we get this spot, guys, I'm going to be very bullish here on the market. So let's hope that we don't just ride this trend back down, just like we did back here. We have nice earnings, and then potentially this was going to start this market turnaround. If not, we're going to expect some downside, and we would see something like this, okay? And this would apply to the overall market. But just right now, based on the current trend, this is what I see. Again, it's just a couple of days of consolidation, nothing crazy. And then right when we get to this blue zone here, right around here, I would expect to see that volatility kick in. So we're going to be waiting here a couple of days and go from there. I'm trying to update the charts here every day, trying to be a little bit more consistent here with uploading videos and stuff. So stay tuned for more, okay? Also, if you guys do want to come in and join the Discord, make sure you click the link below. You can join just the regular good old Discord. You can also join the, there's going to be a Pro, a Premium, and Elite version as well of the Discord. Those are all different. If you want like trade updates, ideas, stuff like that I'm currently looking at. Again, today we had 102% on a SPY put. We also had a Mullen 200%. We also had another SPY put at 60%. Again, just 3 trades and going, man. We're going at it. That's what the whole deal is with the market right now. And all of these as well, guys, do have to do with intraday points of interest. If you want to know a little bit more about that, make sure you head on over. And yeah, man, do a little bit of a research on that. I do have a nice little info page as well on the Discord. So hit us up. I'll see you there. And I will post some videos here coming up in the next couple of days. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.